So here's what I want to talk about. You guys, any of you still have grandmas alive today? Grandmas?
Not that I know of.
Not that you know so. It's like maybe there's a rogue grandma. You're saying that like,
God.
Alive?
like you have a kid running out there that you don't know of. What'd you say, Colton? You have one alive?
I do. I thought I didn't, but I do.
Paternal or maternal?
Huh?
Paternal side or maternal side? Still alive.
Dad or mom?
Dad or mom's mom.
Yeah.
Maternal.
I know, I'm using big words up here.
I know. I'm trying to figure out which one is which in my head really quick.
Oh.
Maternal.
Don't worry about it, Colton. I'm just, if you have one alive, that's what I'm looking for here. What about you? Sir, you got one alive?
She's in the building right now.
She's in the building right now. Okay, well, I will spare her from my comedy. But you guys ever have anyone in your life who just tells it to you like it is?
Yeah.
That was my grandma, okay? So she moved in when I was a teenager, and one day she looks at me and she goes, "Ma, you've become quite handsome." And I was like, "I haven't always, Grandma?" And she was like, "You were an ugly child."
Oh.
Then she told me my singing voice was like a Jewish rabbi. And I was like, "Are they any good? Are they any good?" And she was like, "They're very mediocre sounding."
Ah.
So my other grandma, she gives me cookies and hugs. This grandma's like, "You're an ugly Jew." So I guess that's the hand I was dealt. But I mean, to be fair, she does bake me biscuits. All right, she does bake me biscuits. But personally, I think they're a little mediocre. So
Yeah.
yeah, she actually is the reason that I became a Christian. Yeah, she's the reason I became a Christian. She didn't preach me the gospel. She just drove me. Yeah, she was the most terrifying driver I had ever been with. And that's when I cried out for God to save me. First I prayed for Jesus to take the wheel. Then I prayed he'd take the keys. One day she drove me without her hearing aids in, and she couldn't hear the police trying to pull her over. Which means if she couldn't hear the police, she definitely didn't hear me call them. So, yeah, but she was a terrifying driver. She also holds the record for the worst Christmas gift I've ever received. You guys ever gotten a terrible Christmas gift from Grandma? No? She got me one day Kleenex and cough drops. Kleenex and cough drops. What was she trying to say?
Yeah.
Like, I'm sick of you? I would never do that to her. I would never get her a bracelet that just said, "Do not resuscitate."
Oh.
If I've fallen, don't get me up.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that. But I got her back. I got her with a gag gift. I just got her those shorts that say "juicy" on the booty.
Yeah.
Because she wore them. She wore them. I was like, "Grandma, I was joking." And she was like, "What? I am juicy. I wear diapers." Yeah. I was like, that was a gag gift, and now I'm gagging.
Yeah.
Thanks for that. So, unfortunately, at the age of 95, she was diagnosed with dementia, and it was really tough on me, but, I chose to look on the bright side. Like, before the diagnosis, I owed her money. Or as I call her dementia, loan forgiveness.
Oh,
so,
dang.
make the best of a good thing, right, guys? Right?
Yeah.
But yeah, she eventually forgot who I was. So I tried showing her a photo of us together when we were younger. I was like, "Grandma, do you know who this is?" And she was like, "What an ugly child." "Who is that?" I just told her it was my brother.
Yes.
She didn't need to know. Yeah. Unfortunately, she passed away at the age of 102 just last year. 102. I was devastated. My money was on 103. But then I learned that dementia can be genetic. And I was terrified. I don't want to end up like Grandma. And then I learned dementia can be genetic. And I was terrified. I don't want to end up like Grandma. Although I do look great in those juicy shorts. Am I right, guys? Hey, keep it going for your amazing host tonight, guys. And who's going to bring up your real headliner?
Yeah.
Who probably won't torture you with quotes from Mr. Anderson. Thanks, guys. That was fun. It really was.